Welcome to Night Combos. Okay, y'all know how Gypsy, her BFF Bree, and all of the other cult minions are always saying they don't care and they're not mad. Y'all don't bother us and, all of that. And F you to the haters. We don't care about the haters. Y'all, Gypsy is so bothered right now. And it's giving obsessed Gypsy, just letting you know. We're going to talk about it in just a second. Real quick, I have to say, from hubby and I, thank you so much to all of our subscribers and to all of our new subscribers. Thank you and welcome. We are truly grateful for every single one of you so very much. And if you're not already, please make sure you subscribe, like, share, hit the notification bell so that you don't miss any of our videos, all of the things, and we would truly appreciate it so much. And y'all, please leave your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below about this video. And we'll be conversating with y'all like always. So, most of us know that Gypsy went out having a good time, partying it up, having some drinks, going to the bars, all of that a couple nights ago with her older friends, with Bree, Sheena, Danny, Bama girl, whatever her name is, the blonde-headed girl, and a few others. Well, earlier today, something happened. Bree made a video about it, which we're going to look at that. And we're going to look at Gypsy's reaction video, which some of y'all may have seen, some of y'all may have not seen. We don't know, but we definitely want to know y'all's thoughts and opinions on it. Okay, so if y'all can see this woman right here in this white hat, she's got like a book bag on her back, like a jean skirt or something on, but she's on this Segway right here. They had several people going around the French Quarter in New Orleans posting pictures, and we're fixing to look at them, but it was pictures of Gypsy, and they're all about this movement. And we had a subscriber of ours let us know on the short that we posted earlier that it's Tammy and Cajun Navy Jen over on TikTok. If you're on TikTok, you should go and follow Cajun Navy Jen. But they are the ones that got donations, got money up so quickly to get a truck to also drive around the French Quarter. But they started out with posting all of these posters about Gypsy all around town. And Gypsy and Bree went to the police. What did they do? They went whining to the police about it. Which, Gypsy, aren't you the one that always says you don't like people calling the police and all of that? But y'all went whining to the police about it? And the police told y'all what? That it was absolutely legal for them to be putting up these flyers about you. So, yeah. Also, y'all will hear in just a minute, Gypsy's gonna say that she's gonna call them in the morning talking about the truck that's driving around. They absolutely agreed with the movement as well. So, who are you, what are you gonna say when you call them? I don't like that you were driving around the French Quarter and putting up the truth about me. Wah. What are you gonna do, Gypsy? There's nothing you can do. And the police even told you that. Okay, take a look at this for a second. Becca Scoops used this picture. Now, we have all of the crime scene photos as well, but Becca Scoops used this one, and she put this black circle over Dee Dee's back because it has a lot of blood. It's covered in blood. So, anyway, we figured that would be a good picture to use just to make this point and drive this point home. So thank you to Becca Scoops for letting us borrow this picture for just a moment so that we didn't have to dig through our files to get it. But this is Dee Dee. This is what Gypsy is celebrating. She is celebrating being off of parole and drinking and partying it up while she's a 34-year-old mother who unalived her own mother and then put her favorite Barney doll at the top of Dee Dee's head. You see all these marks on Dee Dee? You see how her face has become dark? It's because of the way she passed away. You know, the way the blood pulls up in a body and settles, lets investigators know, crime scene investigators know how someone passed away, like what position they were in when they passed away, whether they were laying on their side or their stomach or their back or whatever, or sitting up, because the blood that's left in your body will pull up in those areas. Anyway, so that kind of explains why Dee Dee's face is a little bit dark on one side. Anyway, this is what Gypsy is celebrating, y'all. And she's celebrating that the guy that she manipulated to be the fall guy, Nick, is still in prison for the rest of his life. That's what she's celebrating. So, Bree recorded this earlier today from Tammy's page, and you can see that Tammy was the host, and then Cajun Navy Jen was also on the panel as well while they were having a live on TikTok. So I'm going to play the first part of it, and then I'm going to mute it because it's just got music playing.
I was mad because in a matter of minutes we pulled it off, and they couldn't even if they tried.
7 seconds later.
So it shows them going all around town, pulling off these signs that have Gypsy's picture on it saying, "Go away, be aware, there's an unaliver in our midst," that kind of thing. You can see these people on the segways, you know, posting these flyers everywhere. Bree says that they're grifting because people are donating money towards the truck that we're about to look at. But that's not grifting. That's not what Gypsy does, Bree. What Gypsy does is grifting. You can see the person here on the Segway, and they're riding all around town, posting these photos up. See, here's another one on the pole. Now we're about to look at the one that has the information about Nick on it. Now, Bree put this up laughing at Tammy and Cajun Navy Jen because she says, "Oh, well, as soon as they put it up, we pulled them right off and threw them in the trash." Because Cajun Navy Jen, on that live, y'all heard her say they couldn't pull it off even if they tried. And then Bree is saying, "Well, we pulled it off just fine, ha ha ha," talking about we pulled the posters off, the flyers off, you know, of all of the walls and everything. Y'all take a look at this one right here. This one says, "No shirt, no shoes. Justice for Nick. We stand for truth. We stand for accountability. No more deception. No more silence. This is a movement. This is a call for justice. Spread awareness. Share the truth. Demand answers. Hashtag justice for Nick. Hashtag no more lies." And you can see that they have Ruby, you know, Gypsy's evil alter ego, Ruby, up under the writing. They put Ruby's picture on here, Gypsy dressed as Ruby, on here, and then put the saying I just read to you over it in red writing. And then every time someone donates money, of course, Bree says that they're grifting when they're not grifting at all. There was another Nick flyer with Gypsy dressed as Ruby. They even put them on the trash cans, y'all, which I think is hilarious.
In a matter of minutes, we pulled it off, and they couldn't even if they tried.
Y'all, they are so mad that Cajun, Navy, Jen, and Tammy pulled this off in a matter of minutes. Minutes, y'all. And Bree and Gypsy and the cult minions couldn't if they tried, just like Cajun, Navy, Jen said. Y'all, this is a little bit gross, but I figured I'd share it with y'all because we had to see it, so y'all need to see it. But obviously somebody was having the same, thought as I did earlier when we made our video earlier. Because Gypsy wanted to put her tongue in the cheek of her mouth with two hands up, like she could take two D's in her mouth at the same time. And I literally said in that video, who's the other D? Ryan? So you're going to have Ryan and Ken's D in your mouth at the same time? Well, obviously somebody had the same idea because they made this. And I promise you it wasn't us. As a matter of fact, it was Gympy Rose 5 on TikTok that made this. Okay, y'all take a look at this video of Gypsy not caring at all, right? She says she doesn't care about the haters. She doesn't care about content creators that speak out against her, that speak out about the truth and the facts and the evidence of her case and the truth of what she has done, what she did do, what she still does, who she is today, and who she's always been. Y'all take a look at her not caring and not being bothered. But look at this truck up here. Isn't that amazing? And then there's a screen. This is a screen, so it changes. Y'all have got to see these two clips. The first one is by Conspiracy on TikTok. The second one was posted by Smalls on TikTok. Obviously, Gypsy was very bothered by this truck. And no, it did not post her minor child either, like she's claiming. Y'all take a look.
So, Gypsy don't give a fuck. This is pathetic.
Gypsy don't give a fuck. Gypsy don't give a fuck. Now what? Oh, y'all wasted your
Fuck
money.
you guys, because I had a great time in New Orleans. Anyway.
Louisiana mobile billboards, they put minors on billboards.
My minor child.
Minor child.
Minor child.
Look at that. Look at Gypsy don't give a fuck.
Do not give a fuck.
Nobody gives a fuck.
Fuck the haters.
How you like that, bitches?
Fuck you.
Fuck you. You put minors on a billboard.
I'll be calling tomorrow. Fuck you guys.
Minor child.
I still had a great time in New Orleans. Do not give a fuck about the haters and them spending $1,000 to rent that thing.
Y'all, Paul. Okay, y'all look what Ken Urker commented. He said, imagine wasting money on this thinking you're doing something. We aren't even there. Might as well get a billboard in Iowa. Also, most of the streets around the French Quarter close soon. Talk about a self-own. And then laughing face. I don't know what he meant by saying talk about a self-own, like self-O-W-N. And then a laughing face. Ken, you don't make any sense because obviously, yes, they were there. Did you not see them in the video? Are we not watching the same thing here? Knurker? Kenny boy? Kenan? Oh, by the way, allegedly, we were told that they got engaged last night. That Ken and Gypsy got engaged last night. We're gonna stay on that. As soon as we find out for a fact, we will absolutely let y'all know. But we were told by someone that Ken did propose to Gypsy last night because he wanted to propose to her on her first day of freedom. And remember, last night, they went out to eat. I showed y'all that in the video earlier today. If y'all didn't see that video, y'all should definitely go and watch that. To read what Ken says, which makes no sense at all because they were obviously there.
I still had a great time in New Orleans. Do not give a fuck about the haters and them spending $1,000 to rent that thing. Pathetic. So pathetic.
We're not even going out tonight. We went out last night, bitches.
Had a blast. Had a blast last night.
Y'all day late. We
Pathetic.
went out last night.
Y'all do too much. Why Lancelot?
It doesn't matter if y'all went out last night, Bree. The point of this is to educate people, to let people know the truth of what Gypsy is, who she is, and what she really did. That's the point of it. You're missing it. It's going so far over your head, it's not even funny. The point of the flyers and the point of the truck driving around the French Quarter, apparently until 1 a.m. tonight, is to educate people and let people know, open their eyes to who Gypsy is and what she really is, which is a monster who unalived her own mother, who's saying she don't give a F, but yet she wants to point at the truck and say, oh, they're putting my minor child. That's my minor child. No, Gypsy, that's the picture of you and Ken in the hospital after you gave birth that you ran to People magazine with. That's the picture that you posted on your TikTok. That's the picture that Ken posted on his Instagram page for the whole world to see. So they are not using any pictures, any video, nothing that you didn't put out yourself for the world to see. You know, for all your 9.5 million followers to see.
No. Paid $1,000. They could have gave that to homeless people. They could have fed homeless people for months.
You could too,
Free's
Gypsy.
still going on. Free is still going on.
Nobody seen me walking past that bitch.
Yeah, they put it in where nobody's gonna be even looking.
What a waste of money. Are you allowed to?
Yes, I'm lying too. I'm like, Bree's still going.
What a waste of money.
She's lying too. Lying buddies.
I know.
Alright, we're back in the car.
What a
Alright,
waste of
I gotta go.
money. What a waste.
Anyway, we still had a great time in New Orleans. Anyway, so, is what it
Gypsy, you're a wild one to talk about how people spend their money. Why don't you put money back into your own community and feed the homeless? You have plenty of money to do it. Anyway, y'all. So again, Gypsy, it wasn't a waste of money. It was to put the truth out about you and who you really are. And that's something that you just can't stand. You can't stand it that people are opening their eyes to you and they see you for what you really are, which is someone who unalived their mom for absolutely no reason at all whatsoever. You could have just packed a bag and left, but you didn't. But we could spend all night going over all the things that you could have done. But instead, you unalived your mom. You unalived your mom, Gypsy. And that's the point of the flyers and the truck driving around. So whether y'all are there or not, which y'all seen it and were so bothered by it, it's giving obsessed, like your BFF Bree likes to say. Y'all were there, y'all seen it, y'all were so bothered by it, and you can't stand that people are learning the truth about you that don't already know. That there's more and more people, so many more people, opening their eyes to who you really are. In our opinions, it was money well spent. But y'all let us know what y'all think. And what do y'all think about Gypsy flipping out about this truck going around and saying, oh, I'm calling them in the morning. What are you going to call and say? Oh, there's a picture up that I posted months ago of my minor child. Yeah, of my minor child that I posted on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, everywhere, because that's what I do. I exploit my minor child, my 6-month-old who cannot consent to it. I exploit her constantly. They put her picture up. They didn't even put her face up. This is the picture that they used. They didn't use any other picture. So they did not post your minor child, Gypsy. Plus, you've been gone for days now, so, heck, do you even care about your own minor child? I mean, we could question that for many different reasons, because there's a lot of times that you are not with baby Aurora. But this is the picture they used, not your minor child. They did not exploit your child. They don't exploit your child. You and Ken do that. Like this person said that commented on Bree's little video of tearing all of the flyers down. So, Gypsy, when are you finally dropping the act, telling the real truth, and turning your comments back on? 'Cause it's giving, quote, I love attention but hate accountability. You posted for sympathy. Now face the reality. What do y'all think? What are y'all's thoughts and opinions? Did y'all find it funny? Do y'all think it was a waste of money for these people to put up these flyers and put the money in to rent this truck to get the truth out about Gypsy? And then for Gypsy to have the nerve to say, like I said in that video clip, for Gypsy to have the nerve to say, oh, y'all could have fed the homeless people. Y'all should have gave that to the homeless people. Y'all could have fed them for months. Well, Gypsy, why don't you do that? You want to claim that you're an advocate and you're doing all this advocacy work and all of this good work for the community, for the world, all of that, when you do absolutely nothing for anyone but yourself. By the way, y'all, Gypsy is the one that put the bill for every bit of this. For her and all of her friends to go out drinking at different bars, to go out to eat, the whole nine. None of them helped her pay for it. She actually paid. Gypsy actually paid for all of them to go out drinking. Because she knows no one would actually go out with her unless she paid them to. In my honest opinion. I'm just saying, y'all. But what do y'all think? But Gypsy could put that money into her own community. Gypsy, instead of going out partying, why didn't you put that money back into your own community? You could have fed the homeless people for months, Gypsy. Yeah. What are y'all's thoughts and opinions and comments? Let us know in the comment section down below. We can't wait to see what y'all have to say. And like always, we'll be conversating with y'all. And again, if you're not already, please make sure you subscribe, like, share, hit the notification bell so that you don't miss any of our videos, all of the things. And we would truly appreciate it so much. And we are so grateful and thankful to all of our subscribers. We love and appreciate all of you so very much. We hope y'all enjoyed the video and that y'all are having a good night. And we'll see y'all in the next one. God bless. Bye.